Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the upcoming week of May 27, 2019. If I can shuffle my cards. Welcome pre-summer. We starting this 9 universal month, officially June. So at the end of the week, actually. So we'll have this 9 universal energy, right? New beginnings, endings of cycles, karmic cycles, cosmic cycles, financial cycles, bloodlines. Like this is big, right? We're ending things. We're closing new doors so that we're closing old doors so that new doors can open. So what are my major themes for my water signs for the upcoming week of May 27, 2019, please? And I know last week, water signs, y'all were dealing with smallness, right? Just surrounded by small. Some of y'all might live in small towns, small areas, small neighborhoods, small school, small job. Like, it was just a lot of small-minded people trying to keep you little, telling you, no, just play it safe, be small, be, do what we've always done. And you just kind of wasn't feeling that. Like, let me go. Like, let me be big. All right. So, first of all, angel number 23. Look that up, water signs. See if that resonates with you. These are pretty cards. I like this combination already. Okay, water signs. So, you got... Let me move this because that just looks weird. The first card you got is the West card. So, this is an honor card. So, the West deals with your objectives, which makes sense because last week y'all were grinding, right? You were definitely focused on trying to get something accomplished, definitely something that would eventually have a positive bearing on your financial life. West also deals with the literal direction west, right? Some of you may be moving west, some of you may be looking west. It deals with another person, right? So if some of you are cross-watching or some of y'all are dealing with a situation where there's another person, another party weighing heavily on your mind, voila, you manifested this card. And then the West is also where the sun sets, right? So I love this as the first card because as a 9 universal month of June, we have endings, right? The end of cycles. So the sun setting means that you might be wrapping something up, might even be wrapping up a partnership. Two bamboo duck. Right? So I like to point out the fact that the duck symbolizes partnerships and people say they mate for life, blah, blah, blah. But here you have, first of all, a winding path. So we don't know if these ducks are going to stay together right now. We don't know that. We don't know if these ducks are just passing. Ooh, that's it. That's your message. Okay, so sometimes people and situations come into your life for a reason, for a short time, for a limited time. Sometimes it's just a cycle or a segment. Right? So because you see ducks, you get excited and you say, ooh, this is for real. This is, no, sometimes it's just a phase. These ducks are facing two different directions. Who's to say that this duck is not going to continue on his path and this duck is going to continue on his path? That they didn't just come together for a temporary short-term purpose, right? No matter what that purpose was, or project, or mission, and then to later part ways. Now maybe they'll get back together down the line. We don't see all of that. But what we do see is the fact that these ducks are together only in this moment. The sun came out when I said that. They're together only in this moment and they're poised to go on their separate respective paths. So y'all might have to let go of something, right? You might have to let go of a partnership in some way. Okay, then you got the 3 circles Phoenix. 3 circles Phoenix is about money. It's about rising from the ashes, right? It's about luck. It's about, the Phoenix comes out during the reign of a good emperor, according to Chinese tradition, right? So the Phoenix comes out when things are going right. When everything is okay, right, the Phoenix comes out. So just imagine butterflies. Like when the sun comes out, you don't see butterflies when it's about to storm and all that. No, the butterflies come out once everything is fine. So that's how you know it's going to be all right. You see a butterfly. It's the same with the Phoenix. When things on the greater scale are heading in a positive direction, the Phoenix shows its head, right? Phoenix also rises from the ashes. It comes up out of the dust. It burns first. It had to burn. What did I just tell you? I just told you something has to end. I just told you that. This is a sunset. This doesn't have to be messy or ugly or bitter. It's a amicable parting of ways so that you can rise again, right? That's only one Phoenix. It can only be one. Let's clarify the West card. The white. Okay, so we're talking about this objective of this person. So 4 bamboo carp. Oh man, some of y'all gotta let go of an older guy. Now this is not necessarily romantic. It could be a boss. It could be a grandpa or an older brother, somebody in your life who's kind of been an authority figure, and it might just be time to kind of let them do their thing, because again, remember, somebody trying to keep y'all small. So this may be a person who's trying to keep y'all small, and you're like, I just gotta go my own way, right? I have to just go my own. Thank you, grandpa, but no, I don't want to work at the paper mill. You know what I'm saying? Like, true story. Like, thank you, grandpa. I know that's all you know. I know that's how things were, but I gotta forge my own path. Like these ducks, right? A partnership. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting romance here. This could be any type of partnership. It could be a family situation, right? So he comes out, the carp comes, his abundance comes to him. There are turbulent waters at his feet, but he has his sense of calm. He's meditating. So stay in your state of calm. Water signs, y'all are pretty good at that anyway. Figure out things for yourself, especially when it comes to relationships and partnerships. Figure out what you want. He's forging his own path, the carp is. He's dealing with stress and letting things pass over his little bald head. Then we got the 7 wine, 7 stars. Okay, so 7 wine, 7 stars. Could be dealing with the male Aquarius. Dealing with your hopes and your dreams. I just told you this. Winding path. I literally just said this. Y'all have big dreams, but there is somebody around you, probably an older male, who's trying to keep you small. This is benevolent. They don't mean it. They don't mean to distract you or to be small. That's just all they know. So they can only tell you what they know. They're trying to keep you small. Don't fall for it, right? So it's a continuation of last week, but with better results. So then you have the white card, right? Blank slate, mysticism. 7 stars next to the white. The heavens, what you're trying to do is divinely guided. You're trying to move towards your purpose. You're trying to move towards your dream. You're trying to make something happen that you're supposed to be doing. I'm going to repeat that. Whatever you're trying to do, you're supposed to be doing that. You're on the right path, actually. Like, this God is telling you, yes, do it. But there's somebody in this realm who's trying to lead you down the straight and narrow, because out of safety, they just want to look out, right? Older people, grandpas, they just want what's best for you. But sometimes that don't work. This also represents a blank slate. What did I say? After this sunset, after this, this is a 9 universal months. Things don't have to be let go of, even if it's just a way of thinking. So we're clarifying the duck here. I know you like my shadow and light. I like it. I like it like that. All right. So 2 wine sword. What did I just say? Talking about letting something go. I just told you this. And then to clarify the duck, the first card you get is the sword. That literally means that you're letting something go. You're severing something, a way of life, teachings, traditions, right? This is something that may not be big externally, but it's big internally. So this may not be, for some of you, this is not going to be a drastic jump. It's not going to be, oh, I quit my job. Oh, I severed my lease, or I broke up with somebody. It might be, but for the most part, this is something internal. This is like, I don't let my uncle guide my life no more because he's 84 and, he just want me to, you know what I'm saying, be a butler or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or a chauffeur or something. There's no shade to those professions, but I'm just saying, like, he doesn't know any better. He wants me to go into the family business, and I don't want to do this. This could also, of course, be a female who's embodying masculine energies too. So never get too caught up in that. But there's something about a partnership that you either gonna have to let go of, or an aspect of the partnership. So maybe if this is a relationship, a familial relationship, maybe it's like, okay, this is my big brother, but we still cool. But we go our separate ways when it comes to romance, right? I don't take romantic advice from him no more. I don't take financial advice from him no more, right? The ducks are still together, but they looking in 2 different directions, right? So don't get that confused. Then you got the 6 bamboo water. What are we talking about? Communication, right? We're talking about travel, right? Some of you will be going westward. If you want to know if you should take the job out west, yes. 6 is also a number of communication as well, right? In addition to water being symbolizing communication, short trips, commuting, kind of being the leader of your own destiny. That what is that? Walt Whitman? I don't know who said that. It's like cast off the bowlines and set sail in new directions, and that quote is coming to me. Like, that's what you need to be doing anyway. Water also symbolizes healing, right? But look at this pad. You're healing, but it's not a straight line. You're communicating, but it's not a straight line. So this severing, some of you are gonna have to sever communication with somebody. Like, that's gonna be the thing that needs to be severed. Like the whole communication piece. Like, And it could be temporary, no big deal. 8 bamboo mushroom. So this is something happening out of the ordinary, something odd, something okay, so in with this partnership, with this situation that has to change, and what you have to let go of, or what you have to sever, or it's the sacrifice that you have to make. And you have to communicate in how do you say, in an unusual way, right? So be very careful with how you communicate your message to them, because this obviously is not a situation where you can just leave and walk out. This is something that's gonna, take some explaining. Lucy, you got some explaining to do, right? You have to tell them, no, Dad, I can't, do what you want me to do. I don't want to be no police officer, right? I want to sing, right? But they're telling you to be on alert for things that happen, for something out of the blue, right? So he could say, you might inspire him. You might say, I don't want to do what you want me to do, and they may say, that's what I needed, because I never wanted to do this either. You just broke, a chain. You just inspired me. Unusual ways of communicating too, right? So you might have to look, if you want to sing and you don't want to be a firefighter like your daddy, you might want to write a song, right? You want to be a poet, write a poem. Do it in a way that is unique and that is unusual, and that is true to your soul. This is an outstanding reading. I freaking love this reading. Love how it's just flowing. All right, so with the Phoenix, another Phoenix. Ooh, I haven't seen him in a long time. Yep, this is a male in y'all life. This is an older male. Could even be a boss, mentor, pastor, uncle, big brother, play uncle, play cousin. Somebody trying to lead you down the right path, but it's the only path that they know, but it ain't right for you. 3 circles, Phoenix, rising from the ashes. To clarify the Phoenix, what happens when the cards start repeating themselves? That means the message has already been conveyed. Remember, there's only 4 out of 144 plus cards. You got 2 of them. One clarifying the other. No coincidences in this universe. So rising from the ashes. Know that you're going to rise. And look, 3 is about creativity. It's about communication, right? And circle suit, it's money attached to this. So yes, it will be profitable eventually. People might tell you like, no, you can't make no money doing that. Oh, you wanna juggle, you wanna be a clown. That don't even make sense. Go back to being a lawyer. There's a story of that actually. I think he was a lawyer and he became a comedian. But yeah, you are going to rise. Don't worry about that. Keep rising. Stand tall. Look at this Phoenix. Look at how proud it is. Look at his neck. He's looking in the right direction. This Phoenix is looking west, right? Toward the setting sun. Letting the doors close so it can about face and go toward the doors that are opening. But stand tall. Be proud. This is happiness. This is joy. This is what's going to make you happy. Temporarily, it might make you uncomfortable to express yourself to this person who's trying to help you, but ultimately, you got to stand tall. You got to rise from the ashes. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Commence new beginnings. Proudly embark on these new beginnings. Proudly get all your armor. Move everything into place. Even if you don't have something, let's say you want to be like a DJ or something, and you're like, I don't have no turntables. I don't have nothing. Get stuff in place that you do have. Get your stereo. Get your earbuds. Like, it has, the universe is symbolic, right? So even if you don't have stuff, go through it in your mind, pretend that you're doing it, pretend that you got it, wake up and be like, okay, now I gotta clean off, my new running shoes. Now I gotta, if I'm going back to the DJing thing, it ain't running shoes, but like, okay, now I gotta get some new vinyl. Okay, now I gotta do this, put that on my to-do list. Even though you know that you can't do that, do it, get everything in order. He's ready to shoot this arrow when the opportunity presents itself though. Right? He's ready. When the time comes and the wind is just right, he's ready. He's prepared. But that takes effort in and of itself before you can shoot your arrow. You can't just be shooting blindly and wildly. Bam. Last card of the spread. 4 wine loops. What did I tell you? Some of y'all want to do music. Some of y'all literally want to do music. Want to be a musician. Rap. Want to write poetry. Want to sing spoken word. Want to be a DJ. I did that as a joke, but clearly that was not a joke. A producer, something on to the musical end. You gotta do it. 4 is about stability, consistency. The loot, we got another old man, so this is an older man that's trying to hold you back, right? That older male, wise, wisdom, right? That energy. This is for the best. I've seen this before, people trying to make it and they don't make it. Don't listen to them. Be nice. Tell them nicely. right? Write a song for them to express that you real good at writing songs and that's what you want to do. Make a mixtape to show them that that's what you want to do. Um, but keep playing your music because ultimately this leads to your joy and your happiness. Your objective is on your mind. This is gonna make you very happy. This is look. The loot is about happiness. Phoenix is about happiness. When you have two phoenixes, there are no bad cards in this spread at all. Like this is positive, but you got to make it happen. Yeah, boy. That was a beautiful reading. Wow. I just really loved how that just flowed. Don't you just love those days? Okay, we're gonna get into the individual readings. We're gonna start with our Scorpios. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. So I just feel called to do that. Right? How does a general reading relate to my Scorpios specifically? 3 bamboo toad. Angel number 3. Scorpios, look that up. See if that resonates with you. Cool. I should say cool. 3 fingers. So what did I tell you? Water, communication, plot. So the toad can mean overambition. Yes, I know. I don't get that you're being overly ambitious. I get that you're being impatient. I get that you're being nervous. You're second guessing yourself. You're wondering if you're being overly ambitious. You're not. You're not. Here's the thing. Why would you have a dream if it's not meant for you to accomplish? Why? Why would the universe put that on your heart? What is the point of having ideas for something that is not meant for you to accomplish? That don't even make sense. That's not even how the universe works, right? Stop second guessing yourself. Don't be scared to jump, take that leap. Yes, these waters are deep. Yes, they are swirling, right? So your path is going to be winding. I told you that already. It's not going to be a straight shot. It's not going to be easy. You know, you make it one hit wonder, because that is what would happen, right? This is not going to be just like, you know, you make one song and it blows up, and that ain't how it's going to work. It's going to be a winding path. People are going to say, I told you so. It's going to look like you're not succeeding, but you are. Remember that. Use the light of the moon. The moon also represents your intuition, Scorpio. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. Accept the winds of change that are swirling all around you, right? If there's a relationship that you need to let go of in order to pursue your dream, you need to do that. You have everything you need, Scorpio. You have everything you need. Don't worry about it. Heal that part of you that doubts yourself, that thinks that you can't do it. Okay? Next up, Cancer. 2 circles pine. Angel number 11, Cancer. Look that up. See if that resonates with you, which I know it will. Okay, so 2 circles pine. Young man. So you could be a young man. You could be thinking, writing, plotting. Look, he has a pen in his hand. He's trying to write something. He's trying to get his plans in order, his music career, poetry, whatever he wants to do. He's trying to make that happen, but he's unsure of himself. He's strong. He has a strong backbone, and he has a strong support system. He doesn't want to leave this. You see, because he's leaning on this tree and it's supporting his weight. And he has this tree behind him. And that symbolizes the older man who's in your life, or the masculine patriarchal energy that's trying to keep you, you know, on this predictable yet quote unquote successful path, like that you don't want. Right? So he's like, should I get up? Should I walk away from this support system? Right? Because it's been there for me. And I know for a fact this tree got me. Right? And I know that these trees, they're not going to let me fall. He has to get up and forge his own path. Right? He's also very wise himself. He also has his own strength. So if this is you, you need to get up. Get up off the stump. You got it. You're just as strong as your support system, Cancer. Just as strong as your support system. Do it. Last but not least, these readings been long lately. Pisces. 8 bamboo mushroom. Hot dog. No, mushroom. Angel number 8. Look it up. We talking about money. We talking about karma. Right? Number 8. Look it up on your own time. Not mine. Something out of the blue. You are. So this is you. This is you, Pisces. You are this mushroom. You are the person who's supposed to break cycles. 8 is about karma and karmic cycles. We're in a 9 universal month endings. You're supposed to break the cycle. So maybe it's a family business and you're supposed to break that. If everybody in your family has been nurses or drug dealers or firefighters or plumbers or construction workers or judges, right? You're supposed to break this cycle. You are the one. You are it. That's why you have such a strong pull away from it, a strong aversion from what everybody else has been doing, and you have a contrarian attitude toward what the older males in your life are telling you to do, because you're not meant to do it. You're supposed to be doing what's in your heart to do, right? Be this mushroom, right? Mushrooms are unique. They stand out. They make you say, wow, right? You don't just see them every day. They don't really have leaves. They don't really have flowers, yet they're plants. They're plants. It's like, but there they are, right? They still reproduce. They still do everything they need to do. Be this mushroom, particularly when it comes to your relationships. Everything is going to add up. You will have your money. Your relationships will be fine. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.